Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to day 2. We're in Death Canyon. Sarah's got a special treat this morning. I don't think you've ever had this in the backcountry, have you?
No, because it would take up too much space in the bear can, but we're only gone for 2 nights, so
Yeah.
treat.
It got comfortable last night. It's like 54 in the tent. So yeah, it's like 7-ish, so we'll probably be on the trail by 8 or so. Yeah. It's Grand Teton behind us. Pretty cool. All right, we're climbing up the Fox Pass, and it looks like eventually the trail is going to go right above this snowfield here to the top of the pass. But we still got some climbing to do before we get there. All right, made it to the top of Fox Creek Pass. Climbed about 1,500 feet, give or take. It's gorgeous up here.
40 minutes.
In 40 minutes. Well, we only have like 1 day of food, so. But yeah, pretty amazing up here. We got a great weather day for this. This might be our last good look of the Tetons. Not quite sure. Pretty amazing.
I turned around to see Brian and I just couldn't. This view is just spectacular.
Some of my favorite kind of terrain, just wide open up here, just shy of 10,000 feet. But you can just see 360 in every direction.
So we just came up over a little rise. There's a deer here. There it goes.
All right, so we're re-entering the national park. That amazing ridge walk was actually, a good chunk of it was outside of the national park, but we're back in the boundaries. Just past a family, mom and dad and 3 real young ones doing a 4-night backpack. So that's very cool. Okay, so we just entered the Upper Granite camping area. We're not staying here, we're staying at the next one. But we did meet a solo male hiker who stayed here last night. And a younger guy said he only got about 3 hours of sleep. Constant battles with the porcupines. So, not quite sure why they were so interested. if he had stuff laying out or whatever, but he said he eventually had to use a little shot of bear spray on him. So we did hear from the ranger when we got our permit that porcupines can be an issue. I think when we were here a few years ago, we also heard about them, but I think they're only in certain areas where they're really a nuisance. So luckily we're staying in an area where they won't be. We'll see. All right, this is our camping zone for the night. So hopefully we'll get all the way to the other end of it and find a nice spot. All right, so we've reached the boundary for our camping area, and the last good spot we saw was about a half mile from here. We just did a bit of a climb, so we're gonna have to turn around, go back down. It's only a half mile. There was good shade and water there, but I thought there would be something closer, but there is not. And even if we wanted to camp up here, there really isn't a flat section, and there is no water, so we have to go back down to that site for water anyway. I just scoped out the area. There's really no feasible place to camp up here, and we want to stay in the zone, follow the rules. So we'll head back down. No big deal. It's a beautiful, I think it's a Friday afternoon. So yeah, at least we're going downhill. We're just going to come on back up tomorrow. So that's where we're at right now. All right, so it's about 2 o'clock. We backtracked about a half mile back down to this campsite to be in the zone. There's some nice ice cold running water here. So we're getting things situated, but we're hearing a little bit of thunder and some clouds have rolled in. So maybe an afternoon thunderstorm. We'll see.
The rain's just starting to come down. We just got our water bladders filled, and now it's coming. So we're gonna hunker down in the tent for a bit, and then we'll see when it lets up. We can't not document this, but Brian's thermarest is deflating, so we're in the tent because it's really wet outside, trying to see if we can find the hole. We kind of know where it is, so wish us luck. Okay, we think the leak is actually the same leak that Brian had on the PCT, so we ripped off the old glue. We're putting on the new glue and hope it lasts for tonight and we can get Brian a new therma tomorrow. Fingers crossed for a good night's sleep.